the fairy Christmas? Well, for me, it's just a wish, and it's a big wish, not just. And it's better than you ask for something that you really need to have, but it's what you expect to have, but you normally don't. And that's why I think people try to collect the things to give somebody and to be sure that this for whom you give it likes that. Then you will get really very confused during the presentation, because when you want to give this, you have your own idea about what you do. Maybe it's even a surprise for ourselves to do sometimes the presents. Oh, well, and for totally clearness about the presents, I suppose we need them a lot, because it's a big hope for us too. Then I'm not connected to the others, but we give this connection also with us, to those that we give the presents, you know. After you have a surprise also, this quality. And well, I think I give what I want to give. There's also desire to be friendly and to wish something nice. But first you want also to give something useful. And what is useful? I think the advices could be useful also. So I have some boxes like that where you put some advices, and these were already made, so that's present I give to my daughter to give her hope. Well, the hope about generally hopes we have, and to have nice jobs, you have good friends and good relations, well, happiness. And I suppose when each of us give to get something from each other, you know, that's why I choose this kind of model. It's kind of 4-dimensional. I hope it's clear when I turn it all around. It just turns the forms. Then I had my own choice about the happiness. So it came like this from the box, and it said that in the opportunities we have to go from the reason, and this reason comes from ourselves, and we are different each other, so there where we go and how we will do it depends on ourselves, because this opportunity is coming from ourselves also. But you know what's the opportunity can be a bit different, but we are also different. So between two, that's how there are so many opportunities. You know, so it's like 0101 in computers, and the principle is that we are both optimist and pessimist. They're the reason how we will react for the opportunities. And I found out in the morning that in philosophy of the thoughts of medieval philosophers, probably it's explained it more clear because of its foundation. The thoughts, they have foundations. So we go to the Middle Age to get the foundation of the thoughts too, because they will probably in this kind of problems or theories can be more explicit. And Saint Augustine, yeah, somebody that considered like pessimist person because his thoughts were founded on belief or profound consideration that what we have in life it's given by God, but it was rejected by Adam, and the first sin, original sin, just made so much destroy in the people destiny that only with the blessing of God we can have a kind of life. I will tell it like this. It means that you have possibility of being a good person, being with the others, and consider it to be someone special, but somebody good also. And from the other point, there was another medieval philosopher, which was called Pelage, and he was considered to be like optimist. The reason is for that he defended the liberty and the reason of people. So what it is, liberty, that there's, in spite of the sin of the human being as Adam, we have this God, yeah, or life, as I call it, instead of everything, and it's given like that. And that makes us hopeful, and we are full of hope, and that is life itself. And maybe when we talk about how we feel in it, if we are more Augustine pessimist view thinkers, and we have maybe in ourselves a bit of Pelage thinking also, that a kind of naivety, if you like, in the beginning and for future. So in totally, we're optimistic. Anyway, we have the reason and the liberty in ourselves, which makes us personal, different from each other, but at the same time, we have the basis, all. This is reason and liberty, which is our own property. And that's how the bad or evil, if we will say life or a representation of God, exists because of our own thoughts, or because of our reason, and the liberty to choose between good and bad. Well, I hope we will choose something, at least. And this is a naive system that makes us really reason like this, because we are hoping. If we don't hope, we really choose to do. And to give us something special to each of us in our choice, the main quality, human quality, is to connect with the universe. So we connected by our feelings. And we got back to St. Augustine, which said we are three-dimensional. Well, because there is a Trinity, and because we have the soul, this makes us also three-dimensional. And it's called extended or tended, as he said. I will repeat it more times because it's more important for understanding the soul. So it is distension of the soul. It's a consciousness which rules in time, but in 3 dimensions. So this is also objective and subjective. when we are connected with somebody or something, and when we have these connections, we, for example, have some sufferings. It's perfectly suffering. My darling. And we are suffering for this too. But that's how we're connected, and we have this kind of choices,
the liberty and the power of doing